like Brother Greg said, Miss Jacqueline. First of all, let's give it up for the dynamic duo. The dynamic duo. I've been waiting to get here. I love Florida. I love the weather. So I was waiting on an invitation from these two, but now they're special. And God, they've been helping us build this mission and campaign for a minute now. And it's an honor and a privilege to be invited here by these guys, and I'm truly, truly glad to be here. Many of you guys, let's do this. Let me ask this question. First of all, I want to do this because we can expedite this. Has everyone in here saw the demonstration of our product? Young lady shaking her head, she happy, which is good. Well, I'm going to start from square one and build you up to where we're going now, to what's new about what it is we have and what's separating us from everyone and everything out there. Guys, back in October of 2016, I saw this demonstration that you guys are about to see with this sanitary napkin. And I'm going to be honest with you, as a man, and you know, when I saw these guys take out the sanitary napkin, I was like, this is not a meeting for me. And if you're a man and you got excited because I took out a sanitary napkin, something wrong with you, brother. You know, there's no way you should be getting excited, because I didn't. And I didn't want to be rude. I'm a guy that's respectful. So I wanted to sit there and like, where's this going? We were in fact, here's what's so funny about this. Guys, you know the first time I ever saw this, I was in Tampa. Yo, wherever the Renaissance Hotel is at, that's here, that's where I was when I first saw this in the lobby. It was Tampa, Florida, when we saw this in October 2016. Ladies, what's one of the first things you notice immediately about this pad? It's thin. It's thin. Everywhere we went around the world, you guys have shared this. Our medical advisory board that we've been consulting with, they've shared with us that the average female, when that young lady or that woman is on their cycle, they give off anywhere from 15 to 50 milliliters of fluid throughout the day. Now here's what I want to say, and anybody want to validate that, it's right there for you on 50. I want to share this with you. That's all? This is what I'm about to say, and you taking the words out of my mouth. We already know that some women are more. Yeah. Some women are potentially less. Why? Because some women we know have a heavier flow. Right. But this is the average that they've educated us that a woman gives off in and throughout the day. Right here, I'm going to simulate 50 milliliters going into this pad right here. Now I'm going to say this to you all. We know by now a woman would have already changed. That's a lot of fluid to take in a pad at one time, but we've also found out that the average young woman, female, change anywhere from 5 to 7 times minimum throughout the day when they're on their cycle. One of the biggest issues that most people don't realize, especially women themselves, is that the fact that they're wet, that's what's causing and leading to a lot of potentially life-harming challenges that our women face. For example, a lot of urinary tract infections, a lot of yeast infections, these things can be avoided if the fact that a woman was dry, because women are dealing with the fact that you have bacteria, your body being 98.6 degrees, and now you have the fact that you're also wet. That's a recipe for disaster now. That's a lot of issues that's being brought upon our women and children that could be avoided. Now, we're going to have 4 variations of our product with this technology you guys are about to see in it. We're going to have panty liners. We're going to have moderate flow pads or day pads. We're going to have night or heavy flow pads, and we're going to have overnight for super heavy flow pads that we are going to have in reference to the technology that you guys are going to see. One of the things for me, and this brother said, you know, I'm very passionate about this, I am. We've been going all over the country, literally, guys. We've been on like a 20-city tour. We were in Mobile, Alabama last night. That's where we were driving from to come here. We're in Orlando. Before we go back to Orlando, we got a lot of stops that we're going to be making. The reason why I'm so passionate, because as a man, I'm a protector and a provider. So in terms of my wife, my kids, I want to know that they're protected, because what type of man would I be if I know that there's something out there that could potentially hurt or harm them, and I don't do my best to make sure that they have it? Because immediately when I saw this demonstration you guys are about to see, I went home and I cleaned out their cabinet. I cleaned it out. I didn't ask for permission. I'm serious. I went in their cabinets and I threw all of that stuff away and didn't use nothing else but this technology that you guys have seen since that time forward, and I've noticed a difference in my household alone. Now, You guys say this is your first time seeing this.
Oh, nice.
Now, no, I'm talking about the young lady right here, raise her hand. How many of you gonna participate now? She didn't raise her hand. If you don't want to participate, put them shoes on. You can leave them off. Come on, we family, and look at me. I'm dirty coming off the road. So you might as well leave them off. Let's just do what we gotta do in Tampa tonight. Here's what I want you to do. Come on over here. Now I want you to rub your hand across that pad.
Wow.
Wow! Now when I saw that, that's the effect that I had.
Where'd it go?
She said, where'd it go? Look, let me show you. I can do this. Look, I can move the table, and you can have nothing on here. That's what wowed me as well. Blew me away. And I said, we got a game changer. Here's what I knew. As a man, my common sense kicked in. And here's what my common sense said to me. You just changed the game if you got a product that you're going to be introducing to women that will keep them comfortable and dry. That's immediately what registered in my brain immediately when I saw this. Now, let's have a little more fun before we get to the real good part, because y'all haven't saw anything yet. I'm going to take this cup of water here. I'm going to fill this cup halfway full, right? I just poured 50 milliliters on it. You guys saw that, am I correct? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the absorbency system from inside this prototype of our product that's coming. Don't try this at home with your sanitary napkins because it won't work. I promise you, you will be disappointed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the interior of our absorbency system and I'm going to place it in this cup of water after I just poured 50 milliliters, and the young lady just came up here and she wowed about how it blew her away. Here's what I want you guys to see real quick here. I want you to take a look at this. This is important. I want you to see this. If you don't mind, don't be deep on me. I don't want you to be deep. Tell me what you notice immediately about the outer layer of our absorbency system. What do you guys notice? Holes. That's all I wanted you to see. It has holes in it. That's by design for a reason. I'm going to tell you that in a second. But also, if you look at the outer layer of our product as well, it also has microfiber holes in it. She just got it. Breathability. See, we want ventilation for the woman. I want you to go look at your sanitary napkin you may have at home, and I want you to look at the outer layer. It's like a trash bag. So what it's doing is, it's literally closing everything back to the woman. So she's taking the brunt of it. Your daughter, your granddaughter, your niece, your mother, your wife, they're taking the brunt of this when they shouldn't be. I want you to really understand that. I need you to know, guys, that we have this breathability because we want the ventilation to be there for our young women and to have them in a healthier situation. Now, here's what I want you to see. I want you to help me with this. You can't touch the pad, 50 milliliters, it was dry. I just took a cup of water that was halfway full after pouring 50 milliliters, and I put our absorbency system in the cup. Question is, what happened to the water?
It's
It's totally absorbed it to where we've taken all that liquid. But now, hold on. I want you to touch it, and I want you to notice that it's cool. You know why it's cool? Guess what we found out? That when young girls and women are on their cycles, your body is running hotter than normal. So now it has a cooling effect to it as well that literally cools them off. Now, here's what I want you to see that's really exciting. We haven't even got to the exciting part yet. I want you to take a look at this. This is our new technology. It's called graphene. Graphene, for you guys don't know, right now is the wave of the future. Graphene, the two gentlemen that discovered it, they won the Nobel Prize back in 2010. See, here's, my life is very efficient in terms of how I communicate with people, you know, debating, going back and forth. Ms. Jacqueline, I don't have to do that. Let me tell you why. Because immediately if somebody tries to bring some foolishness to me about it, here's the first thing that I say to them. Did you win the Nobel Prize? The reason why I state that is because the Nobel Prize is given to individuals who further humanity in a positive way.
Yes.
So they wouldn't grant the Nobel Prize to someone that had something that would really hurt humanity. Guys, it's non-radioactive. I'm telling you all this for a reason because we're about to go somewhere. Graphene contains what's called vibrational energy. It's always alive. It's a carbon-based material. For example, they're looking to come out with graphene paint where it may possibly do away with electricity. So when you walk in the room, guess what's going to happen? The room illuminates. When you walk out, it goes down. They're looking to come out with graphene bandages in the medical field to where now, because graphene helps with membranes and skin repair. So if a person was burned or damaged, they don't need ointment, oil, anything. The graphene is a 99.9% bacteria killer. Bacteria and graphene can't exist almost in the same atmosphere because graphene has little blades on the end of it. So anytime the bacteria atom or cell tries to make its way in the same arena as graphene, it splices it in half. So now it will prevent the bacteria from growing, kill any bacteria that's there, and also begin to help repair the skin. So now what's the benefits you may say of this being in a sanitary napkin? I need to understand this. You ready? It helps with hormone secretion. It helps with fatigue. It helps with stress. It helps with dysmenorrhea, hard, painful, abdominal cramps, and things like that. It helps move heat away from the core. So now it's literally taking the heat that's happening down there and it's extracting it and pushing it out away from the woman's body. This is all the benefits of graphene being in a sanitary napkin. Now, I just told you guys about the vibrational energy, right?
Yes.
I want you to see this. This is actually the strip that's going to be infused in our new Jewel sanitary napkins. This strip, guys, this strip right here, is very, very crucial and very important. If you notice, I keep it in a plastic bag and I keep it in a vault at my house because this is all I got left. The reason why I'm asking you to do this, are you okay? Are you electrocuted? You still alive? Nothing happened to you? Nobody's dead?
No.
Let me tell you why I'm asking you that. You're about to see why. For a reason. Because you're going to see where your mind is going to go on what you're about to see. I'm going to take this strip, put it right here. Guys, this is a 7-watt light bulb. This light bulb can light anywhere it senses energy. It's a very low wattage light bulb. For example, a light bulb in your house is 40, 60 watt. It's a high wattage light bulb. This is a 7-watt light bulb. What I want you to see is I was telling you guys, graphene contains vibrational energy. It's always alive. I'm done. This is, so you can't ask me about electricity. You just touched it. You were not shocked. You're not dead. Is it going to kill me? No, but you're still here. And I had you touch it before you saw this. Guys, this right here is the wave of the future. And now we have taken the technology of the future, Brother Greg, and we've infused it into sanitary napkins for women. Guys, right now, we are the first company in North America to bring it to this side of the world. And that's what we plan on doing. That's what we are going to do. Now, before I close for Q&A, questions, answers, the floor is going to be y'all's from here. Here's what I want you to hear. And if you can, Greg, if you're able to get Charles, see if Charles is outside for me for a second, tell him I need some of them gala flyers. He know what to give you. Because he was going to use the bathroom. Okay. I want to share this real quick. I want y'all to hear this. May 30th, May 31st, and June 1st. I want you to put them dates on your calendar. Let me tell you why I want you to put those dates on your calendar. We're going to be having a launch celebration of this Concept Technology, our company, in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, here's what's going to happen. On May 30th, we're going to have a Welcome to Atlanta reception that Thursday night. May 31st, we're going to have a formal gala. Gentlemen, tuxedos. Ladies, we want you in gowns. Right? We are going to feed you a full course meal at the gala. We have a comedian that's going to be hosting it, one of the hottest comedians in Atlanta. He's about to start going movies. So y'all know I had to get him for that price. Right?
Yeah.
Then we have a concert. We have a gentleman coming with his 9-piece band. He worked with Bruno Mars. He worked with Charlie Wilson from the Gap Band. He worked with John B., Genuine, the Jacksons, you name it. The casinos are always hiring this guy every single week to perform, but we was able to get him on this weekend. On that Saturday morning, we're going to wake up. We're going to have a 5K run walk. Your registration includes your t-shirt, your registration for the 5K run walk, because our campaign brings awareness to our women and young girls globally in terms of the tampons and sanitary napkins and the effect that it have on them. So we do these things to bring awareness to that. Saturday evening, we got 2 doctors and a nurse practitioner that's coming in. Thank you. We got 2 doctors and a nurse practitioner that's coming in on Saturday for the mentoring session you guys are seeing right here. Here you go, young lady. They're coming to do a session on graphene. 2 OBGYN surgeons and a nurse practitioner, because we know what some of y'all saying and what y'all think, well, what the doctors got to say. Is this healthy? Is it good? Well, you're going to have a session with the doctors. But then that Saturday night, the young lady we bringing in, her name is Sherry Riley. Sherry Riley, for you guys that don't know, she was featured on Steve Harvey. She's one of the keynote speakers on the Tom Joyner cruise. She helped Usher, TLC, Tony Braxton, and she worked with Babyface and Emily Reed at LaFace Records. She helped them all with their careers. This young lady, Miss Jackie, I want you to hear this. She charges $15,000 to $25,000, Greg, for a speaking engagement. Now, I ain't pay that because I knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody. And when I got on the phone with her, I asked for the hooker brother up this time. Look out for me now. And she did. We got her because I want to bring the best of the best to you guys. Because I wanted a powerhouse female motivational speaker to close out. Now, why did you go over all that like that in detail? And why did you tell us this? This was for a reason. You guys are going to find out everything I say and I do is for a reason. One of the biggest things that challenge, I'm going to speak of our community, the African American community. I'm not going to go into how we don't support each other. That's a whole nother, we'll be here, the building will be closed. And we'll still be here talking about that, so I ain't going that route. We don't know how to network. If there's anything that can help your success curve, is you learning how to put yourself in a room where other like-minded and successful people are going to be. I listen to a lot of people in our community. You got all these dreams. You got your vision board that you got your vision on, that you look at every day. You cry at night. Oh, I believe so much. But you always at home. You never making a sacrifice to put yourself in positions where the action is in. I want you to hear this. Guys, I came to Atlanta, Georgia with 2 days worth of clothes. Well, my wife and 4 kids, my special needs son, he's out in the car right now. That's how we was so jammed up, I didn't even have time to go and get him changed and do everything I needed to do to get him here. So he's out in the car with my friend. It's because I wanted to make sure I was timely for you guys. But when I got there, what helped my success curve exponentially, it's great, I learned how to network. I put myself in circles with people that help me be successful a lot faster because, come on, y'all know how it is. The people that's in your circle now, they don't believe, they don't come to no events, they don't want to do nothing, they're always talking, but you need to get outside of your circle sometime to take you where you want to go. Here's what I want to show you guys. I'm going to an event in Washington, D.C. You can look it up when you go home. May 21st, May 22nd. They're having a graphene summit in Washington, D.C. All the senators, governors of the states, billion-dollar investors, billion-dollar corporations. And I bought my ticket to go to that event. Y'all ready for this? They're not going to make me laugh. They're not going to feed me. They're not gonna give me a t-shirt for registration. None of this. For 2 days, the ticket price was $750. But I didn't blink in terms of paying for it. You know why? Because I understand the power of networking. I know how to make an investment in myself and in business. Many of you guys, for $150, we gotta feed y'all, we gotta have a comedian, we gotta do all this. So you can come. No, seriously. Because you ain't coming if you ain't got all that. $150. We gotta do all of this to get you to come. The reason why I'm talking about 150, because the VIP already sold out. They're done. There is no more VIP tickets. Phone blowing up all day, every day about people I can't make no more room than what's already allotted for it. But the point that I'm making is, listen to me, y'all. If you don't come to that event, our event, learn to network. Start going to stuff here in Tampa. Start going, getting up, dress up, go shake hands, go meet people, go give them your business cards, because here's what I found. What I found out is when you operate like that, so now when I pick up the phone and I call some of these people that I met in some of these places, guess what they say immediately when I call? They open their arms to me, because guess what they're saying mentally to themselves? You're on the same level as me because you run in the same circles. You automatically assume, because I was in the room, that I'm somebody that operates at this level of business. It's a key to networking that many people, especially in our community, have never ever taken advantage of. And I say this before I close. The excuse is always, I don't have the money. Well, guess what? This is what I'm going to say to you. You're going to keep saying that. Every time it comes to making an investment in yourself. But you got the money to go to a concert here and get an outfit. Seriously. But when it comes to investing in you, it's always an excuse about the money. No, guys. If you want to look to change your life, if there's anything I could tell you or give you, it's that. Because for this particular weekend, guys, we are investing over 6 figures, Brother Greg. We no holds barred. We want it to be a first-class event. So everybody that's coming to this event will be proud. And that person you'll be sitting at the table with, eating dinner, could possibly change your life for what it is you've been believing for or looking for. On that note, I'm done. Questions? Concerns? Anything you guys have? Come on, my friend, go ahead.
Will it help with endometriosis?
Would it help?
Yes.
Let me say this to you. We are not allowed to say that our product can help with anything. We can't state that. We can't say that. You can use it, or an individual can use it and have their experience. And then now they can share their testimony, but we're not allowed to say our product can help mitigate any type of disease or anything. All we can say is you'll have a comfortable and drier experience. Anybody else? Floor is yours. Questions, concerns, comments?
When does the actual product launch?
The product launched June 1st, that weekend.
June 4th.
The product will be here for that weekend. That's what the celebration is all about.
So if you don't attend, because I would not be able to go, but you had me at vibrational energy. So
Okay.
I already understand the concept of that.
Okay?
That's-
Tell him, Shirley, tell him what you do.
Oh, okay, so I'm Shelley Paris Williams with the Womb Sanctuary, Sacred Space for Women. So I'm a holistic practitioner, well-being activist. And my focus with the women that I work with, we do different healing modalities. So sound frequencies, crystals, all of that. I was familiar with the previous company. I had a product line that I currently use already, but I'm very impressed because I understand how the frequencies work. So that's powerful. So right there, yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Shall we say yeah?
You said you have me at vibrational energy.
Did you guys hear the coffee shop, the Friday morning coffee shop call I did 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, Shelley, that's the one I was telling you about that I want to
Your name,
send
my name,
you.
Nicole
Yes,
Bryant.
yes, that's the
She's
one
a
I talked
woman
about.
therapist.
Yes.
She, same things you were saying. I mean, saw it in North Carolina, was blown away.
Yes.
And she came on a call and blew us away. That's the young lady who stopped me from eating cereal. That's right now, I've been cold turkey ever since. It's been 2 weeks now. Because I haven't since I literally heard the call and she was educating us on some things.
As far as with the material that it's made with, aside from the graphene that's in there, the other part,
Polymer, non-toxic
Okay.
polymer.
polymer.
This is non-toxic polymer. LA paper is what's used, and it's also a cotton blend that was made. Now, let me say this to you in reference to this. I did a feasibility study before we got the product. More than people don't know this. We had 50 women to give us their feedback, and we didn't go after 50 women who was excited about the old product. Because here's what we knew. If you enjoyed the old product, we already knew what you was going to feel about this. Because the old product is smaller, there's no leak guards. The new product is wider, is longer, more stronger adhesive. It has leak guards on the side, 3D suspensions. We did all of this to the product. But here's where I'm going. With the women that we got to try this particular product, we wanted their feedback on it before we would move forward. These were women, as I stated before, that had some serious issues with the last product. Many of them women, they testified that their cycles were short. Many of these women, they didn't know we gave them two versions of the product. There was a survey 1 and a survey 2. All of them had 3 to 4 days. Now watch what I'm about to tell you. One of them was 100% cotton. Because women always ask that, they want that. But guess what? The 100% cotton product was the worst performer. Worse than the cotton blend we had. We didn't tell them. We let them talk to us. Oh no, this one was, survey 1 was irritating. It itched me. It's this, it's this. And then we revealed to them, we say, okay, now it's for all the women who always talk about 100% cotton. None of you guys, everybody picked survey 2 over survey 1 in terms of performance. They were saying it was wet longer, it was chafing, it irritated. All of these things is the feedback that they gave us. So in other words, that's how we was able to put the product together. And so far, the women that experienced it, we appreciate that, and there's some rave reviews on it. We're excited about what's about to happen.
Okay, so that material, the polymer, which I've heard of it, but not 100% familiar, so it's non-toxic.
Non-toxic, 100%. Any other questions, concerns, anything you have? The floor is yours. I was that good? All right.
That's great. So if you don't attend, how do you,
All right.
how do, so what's?
Anybody that attend, you can't buy our product. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. No.
Not me.
No. You will be able to purchase it. June 1st is when it will be available for purchase. These people that are coming, just so you guys know, these are individuals that are diehards for the mission and the campaign. Because what people are seeing is we got our culture back. And we're accelerating to the next level. And those people will be able to purchase and different things there. And the only thing we're working out is logistically how we're going to do it to see if the hotel, because we have the whole bottom of the hotel is rented out as ours, to see where we will be able to set up and structure it, because we got so much going on that entire weekend, that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But yes, people will be able to go online, order, and we'll be shipping to people's homes and stuff like that from there.
How does this help if you have fibroids? I mean, does it help?
We can't, we're not allowed. We're not allowed to say, in other words, here's what would have to happen. You or the individual, anybody you're referring to, would have to use the product, and you guys will have to tell us what your experience was, because we're not legally allowed to say, because here's the thing, if I was to tell you this could possibly help your fibroids, you use the product, it don't help your fibroids, now you're going to sue us. Now you said this product would help me, and it's on film, you told me it would help. I'm going back to no, we're not allowed to say it can help with anything. You see what I keep saying? Comfortable and dry. Anything you get outside of that,
It's a bonus.
that's up to you. Whatever happens and whatever you experience with it. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, two things.
Okay.
The pricing, do you have?
$6.
$6?
The product is going to be 6 per pack.
And how many in a pack?
Same amounts if you remember the old pack. 30, 10, 8, 7. Now we were going to have 8 overnights in the pack. The reason why we had to change it and adjust is because of the packaging to ship. It was taking up too much space. And it was like, hold on, we can't lose a whole bunch of money trying to get one extra pad because it made the pack bigger. And when you start doing the dimensions and everything, we were losing a lot of room in it. So it's going to be the same amounts.
So I'm not familiar with that, so can you tell me
30 panty liners
30 panty
in the
liners?
pack.
Okay.
10 moderate flow pads.
Okay,
8 night pads and 7 overnights.
and they're all $6 a piece?
Each pack is 6.
Okay.
That's correct. Each pack is 6. Anything else?
Yes, my.
Come on, take your time.
second
I'm here till Miss Jacqueline and Fred tell me I gotta get out of here.
piece is- My second piece is, I am familiar with the old product,
Okay,
very familiar. Have millions of testimonies,
okay,
and my husband, Pastor Holt, he can testify to some things.
okay, all right.
So, he really isn't telling us the cost of the logistic of it. But, it's an amazing product, the other product, and from what I'm seeing, this is better. So I just thank God that we were able to sit here and see.
Amen.
And so now, I wish I had brought so many with me, but by the grace of God, it's going forward.
Well, can I say something to you? Just to add to what you were just saying. You know, a lot of people have been doing this around the country. Meaning that they've been coming like, let's be honest, let's just put it on the table. A lot of people's hurt.
Oh, yeah.
I was one of them. A lot of people were disappointed, and in terms of what took place. And as we've been going around the country, that's what a lot of people have been doing, been kind of peeking. Let me see first. Let me check it out. But then when we're done, they're saying exactly what you said. Regretting, like I had a young lady in New Orleans, she was a diehard. She came out to the event, she came by herself. But now, guess what? Since we left New Orleans, she put on an event where she got all our people going to be coming out because they're seeing, okay, they're back. They got it together. Guess what? Unlike last time, the product has already been ordered. So the product is going to be en route here. Always just getting on some tease things about the packaging because our packaging got to be tight in what it is that we're looking for. So the product is going to be here. We're doing a launch event because we wanted to say to you guys, it's not so much even a celebration of the company. It's a celebration of us. It's for all those people who hung in there, all those people who believed, all those people in the hallway prayed for us, was believing with us, believing for us. It's a celebration of you. That's what the night is about. Guys, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to tell you some little hint things. We got some stuff we're going to reveal, Greg. Going to knock your socks off. No, we got some stuff we're going to reveal to you all there. It's going to be mind-blowing. But here's where I'm going. It's going to be more of a, listen, it's appreciation for us to celebrate. We did it. The world counted us out. People thought we wouldn't bounce back. They definitely thought we was coming back strong, this strong. But we have. And it goes to show you now also too that African American companies can be in front of the curve of technology and things being the first ones where we're not always behind and last in terms of things happening.
Amen.
So it's a
Amen.
celebration of excellence on so many levels.
Yep, absolutely to that. Yes, yes.
Yes, the enrollment has already started, so whoever invited you, you need to get enrolled. That's already so taking place. It's $50 to become a distributor with us.
Hold on, sir, because I was gonna say, so break down to them, because the sites are for distributors right now, it's not for the customers right now.
100% correct. There's going to be a whole different customer site. There'll be a site that your customers will go to, and there's a site currently now that's only for distributors. So individuals that say, yes, I want to be a part of this mission, this campaign, I want to sell this product, your distributor license fee is $50 for the entire year. So it's every 12 months, it's $50. So many of the distributors have already started enrolling. And I got to tell you guys this. Kiana, I know she got on the call last night, and I don't know if she told you guys what happened. Well, I was with the team because we've been having meetings with the staff, the team, our CPAs, attorneys, and I was sharing what I thought we would do the first month. And the entire team is against me. It's me against all of them. It's like 9, 10 people. And I'm like, no, guys, people have been hurt, disappointed, but be prepared to start slow. We're going to build it brick by brick, and I'm preparing them. But the projection that I gave them, that I thought we was going to do the whole month, Ms. Jacqueline, we did those projections in less than 48 hours.
All right, yes, that's a clap, all right.
Well, guess
Wonderful,
what?
thank you.
I'm on film saying it. I was wrong. They was right. They knew. They was like, no, I don't believe that. I believe that there are going to be people that's going to believe and come out. And what I thought we would do for the entire month, first month of starting the distributor enrollments, we did that in less than 48 hours.
Wow,
The projections. Yes,
wow,
ma'am.
wow.
So I sign up for $50, then I buy one pack that has a 30, and then.
You buy it for $50, that's just your distributor fee, where you'll be able to get your website.
Yes.
And what's called a back office
Okay.
to track your business for you.
Okay.
That's all the $50 contains.
Then I buy the, I don't know,
Product.
10, 20, 30,
Product.
buy this for $6. How many about the?
Or you can buy the package. Distribute, see, the product won't be available to June 1st.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I can buy the old products.
Yes,
that's what
you can.
we have.
Yes.
We have, yeah, Greg has
You
some.
can take a purchase from them,
I'm
absolutely.
actually gonna give you some.
That's right, until the new purchase arrives, the new product arrives.
Church.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Because I'm in the nursery school, at least I can hand them out.
Yeah.
And we'll see from then.
Exactly.
Experience.
Now, here's the only thing I'm gonna warn you of. Can I do one warning though, if you do that?
I have permission to buy.
No. Here's what I'm saying. If you give out the old product, you gotta let them know.
Okay.
This is not the new product.
Right,
Something better is coming, because remember, the old product don't have lead guards,
Okay.
it's not wider, it's not longer. The new product is coming with all the modifications.
So do I say, this is a product here, but we have a newer product with.
new and
guards,
improved,
or-
that's right.
Yes.
We have a new and
Just let them
improved.
know, hey, listen, this is the prototype of the technology that's coming, but we got something that's bigger and better that's coming. But I wanted to give you this to see what your experience would be like, but letting them know, because what we don't want to do is, we don't want to stain the new brand with them thinking this is what's coming.
So what was the technology in the old?
Cherish.
Yeah, church. What was?
It was
It was
nano silver, far infrared, negative ions.
Okay.
That's what was infused in the strip. Now, and just being honest with you guys, that's a dinosaur now.
Right.
I'm serious.
New technology.
Compared to what's happening, or with graphene and what it does, dinosaur.
Yeah, I wouldn't even talk.
Yeah, we met her and
Yeah.
that's how we got
So-
connected. But she came out graciously, and I'm glad she did, because I asked her to give me her opinion, and she came. I mean, and she sees, I told her, if you come and see what she does with the womb sanctuary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You need to really connect with Nicole Brandon.
Yeah, we said that to her earlier.
Yeah,
We were talking to
she's
her
out
about
of
that.
Charlotte.
Yes.
We had this on a networking professional level,
Absolutely.
because y'all in that same arena, and that girl is a powerhouse, and she came and she rocked that call.
Yes, she did.
She educated so many people in reference to that, to where it was truly amazing. Anybody else? Questions, concerns? Come on.
That call recording?
Yeah, I
It is.
put it on our page.
Okay.
It's on our page.
Yes, it is recorded.
And so what is the distributor?
Oh, the packages.
Do you-
There's only two packages.
Okay,
It's gonna be a $99 package and $250.
okay.
And obviously you will buy what you need, and all of those packages are for distributors. They come with, the $99 pack, is gonna, I believe, have 20 packs of pads, all of the variations. The $250 pack is going to have 46. And the different variations of all of the products as well, inside those packages. Now, that's only a distributor can get those packages, because they give you a little more extra than a customer. A customer can't buy packages or kits. They can only buy one at a time, or whatever the case may be, being a customer.
Well, they go to their site, whatever
That's
site they go
correct.
to and purchase
That's
via their
100%
site,
correct. Only distributors get the advantages of the actual
Right.
kits.
which is that $50 a year distributor fee.
That's
So
correct.
That's
With the
awesome.
person that invited you.
That's awesome.
Anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
How does establishing your downline or binary work in your system?
We don't have a binary.
Okay.
We have, ours is set up as a uni-level. I didn't do a binary intentionally. Because what people don't know is, when you have binary compensation plans, just to be totally transparent with you guys, I would have been cheating you all. People don't know that.
Left and right.
Because and then there's a lot of breakage in binaries, and that breakage goes back to me. I set it up where, no, we wanted to be able to get that back to the people who earned it. And we wanted to put you guys in a position. See, the way that I got it set up, on your first 4 levels, there's nothing that can happen that you don't get paid on. Meaning that if a customer go to somebody on any of your first 4 levels, or a customer, and buy the product, you just got paid. Person purchases a kit, you just got paid. And for the record, y'all need to know this. When you buy a kit from us, you don't just get a first price call bonus the first time. You get it every time.
All right. That's awesome.
Every single
Every
time.
time you purchase, you get commission.
You buy a kit every time. So it's not, oh, you bought it the first time, then that's a wrap. No, no, no. Hold on. If we doing real business, do real business. I bought the same product again, why you gonna pay me differently? You see what I'm saying?
Yes, yes,
See,
that's
these are all
awesome.
the tweaks that we made because we like, hold on. We're not gonna cheat our distributors.
It's a,
And now when a
We'll go with
customer purchases on your site or any of your 4 levels, you got paid. When a person buys a kit through your site, first 4, you just got paid. When a distributor reorders product, first 4 levels, you just got paid. None can escape you. And I know what people have been saying, they've been asking me, well, Demond, what happens when it gets past your 4 levels and gets to 5 levels? You ready?
Ready.
It goes into the profit sharing that I split with distributors.
Okay.
Where I'm gonna give distributors, I'm talking about, listen to what I'm saying, the net profit of the company outside of the compensation plan. So show me a company now that's gonna cut you in on your profits. And here's what I mean when I say profits: merchandise, breakage, shipping, transfer of money. You know there's profit in that, right? You know when you transfer your money over. Builder tools, events, all of that's profit. I'm saying to the distributors, and I'm talking about those that qualify, you're literally going to get a P&L statement from our CPAs showing you the expenses of the company and what the net profit was.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's awesome.
For those that qualify,
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
just one quick thing, so can you give us a rough idea about profit projections, just on the low?
well, let me tell you guys something. Let me start this way. I'm gonna work my way backwards. And it's on film, and I want you to mark it down. 5 years, we're gonna be a $1 billion a year company. Fact. Cause there's a vision and a game plan that we have laid out to where we're gonna become a $1 billion a year company. And here's what I'm about to say to you. I don't mean it this way, but I'm trying to show you how powerful I know it's gonna be done. Even if we didn't have no distributors. So what are you saying? What I'm saying to you guys is, we have literally cut you in on something that you would have had nothing to do with.
Yep.
Right now, we're talking to countries that you guys have nothing to do with, but you're going to be able to profit from it.
Ooh, how great is
Because
that?
the profit sharing, see, in other words, I believe in loyalty, Brother Greg. And I'm saying, no, you stuck with me, I'm going to show you how I'm sticking with you.
All right.
And what the distributors have been seeing it takes for them to take parts of the profits, it's been a joke. 25 customers or $500 between you and everybody associated with you, your entire organization. $500? Do you guys realize the $250 kits cost $250? I'm saying that for a reason though. Do you know you buy 2 kits because you need it for the product? Guess what, Greg? You just hit the first ring, you already in the profit sharing pool.
Oh, hallelujah.
And guess what we're gonna do with the profit sharing pool, Miss Jackie? Guess what's gonna happen with the profit sharing pool? Until we pay it to you, we're gonna pay you your highest rate that you hit until it's paid within that first 12 months.
Wow.
So whatever rank you made it to, that's what we're gonna pay you. But hold on, we're gonna pay you every rank you passed all the way up to the rank you are. Listen to what I want to tell you guys.
Give and it will be given to you.
If you have not registered for 6-star on Facebook, the number 6, the word star, you need to send a friend request to us so we can accept you. It's a private group that we have. Let me tell you, the number 6, the word star, you send us a request, we're going to accept you so you can get in the group. Let me tell you why I'm telling you this. Because there's videos inside that group where we doing the compensation plan.
Yes.
That you could go look at a live video. I'm on a whiteboard, I'm drawing it out. You'll know where we are. Like we're going to be in Orlando Saturday. You can know where to send your people. The whole 9 yards.
All over the country.
That's correct. I'm going to be in Centerville, Michigan on next Wednesday. We got a big event for the Amish community
Wow,
Yes, watch this.
wow.
The event was set for 200 people.
Mm.
You ready for this?
Yeah, that's it.
They changed the venue, because now they're expecting 1,000.
They see some value, okay now.
Hello?
What I'm saying to you is we're going to $1 billion.
Yeah.
Trust me on what I'm telling you. And you gonna turn on the action. Yes, ma'am.
I'm trying to hold it back,
Oh, wow.
but I'm getting emotional because
Mm-hmm.
I prayed and I listened. I fell asleep on some of the calls that came across. And he's our administrator and I'm the giver.
Okay.
So him holding me back, oh baby, let's go this way, let's stop it. And just to be here today, we never took it as a joke because our granddaughter said Sunday, Nana, can I go in your trunk? Because we still have the product, still people just coming to me.
That's
And I
correct.
know this was better. And I was just so happy to hear the Crump family because it's something about y'all togetherness
Mhm.
and hearing you guys.
That's
And
right.
then just hearing what you all are giving the distributors, the customers, giving back. I'm just feeling very overwhelming and I thank God they got an opportunity to be here to see.
Let me say something to you, what you're saying. Most people don't know that and have the level of appreciation of what you just shared. Because our CPAs and attorneys, they ask me, Damon, you sure you know what you're doing? Because here's what people don't know. That's coming out of our pocket. That's coming from my wife and mine. That's our equity that we're giving up. Because what people don't understand is we're not giving you chump change equity. We're giving you 10% of the entire profits of the company up to $5 million. Once we go over $5 million, we're giving y'all 20%.
Mm.
Profits after you got paid off the compensation plan, all your money. All your money you generated from your customers. I want you to hear this. I want you to get what I'm saying to you. When we become a $1 billion company, that's $200 million. That's going back to you guys. And for us saying thank you for believing with us. That's coming out of our pocket. That's why the CPAs and attorneys like, do you know what you're doing? But here's what they didn't know. You'll never get me to believe you can go wrong.
Thank you,
Helping
people.
people.
That's right.
There's no mathematical. I don't want to see no books. Don't try to give me no formula. No. I don't need to see that. Because here's what I was telling them. Listen, guys, I know where we're going. The reason why I boldly stood on that, and I stood on it, Ms. Jackie, is because I'm saying, think about this. When we reach $1 billion, and keep in mind, it's going to be money that's going to be spent out before we get there, but I'm using that as an example. You mean to tell me they got $800 million left on the table, and be able to give away $200 million? You want me to get caught up in you trying to show me numbers and figures and margin? I don't want to see that. It's profit. So that means everything was taken care of. And this is what's left. So you saying take it out from us. And now, because these people made all this money in the compensation plan, watch this. That's enough for them? No, it's not. Not in our book. They believe with us. This is not just a celebration of the Crump family, guys. It's a celebration of them as well. They stood.
Yes.
They deserve everything that's coming to them. And I promise you guys, we're going to build an empire like people have never saw before. And this is going to be the one time you push your chips to the middle of the table, and I got a company that took care of us. Guys, let me tell you the only way this ain't happening. You ready for this? We go out of business. And that's not going to happen. You know why? Because we have facilitated our overhead. Because let me back up. This is just a little snippet. I don't like keep going in the past and I love to move forward. But you got to hear this part. My wife and I, we didn't have anything to do with how the back end was ran. Our agreement was bring the sales in. That was the agreement of the partnership. But this time, we're controlling the back end and the sales and everything. So now with us seeing it, we knew how to set our overhead and all of this. Do you guys realize we were a brand new company when we came out the gate? Guys, our overhead was over 6 figures per month. That's insane. A new company should never have that type of overhead. You can't survive. And then if you throw in thievery and stealing and all of this, all it's a recipe for disaster. You won't make it. But this time, everything is controlled. And we see exactly where we are and how to project. But here's the thing. If anything ever get tight, guess what we can always do? We can come back on us. You see what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes.
So I'm saying to you guys, we put a situation together. And I got to honestly say this. There's a training that I do on mastering adversity. I'm thankful for the adversity. You know why? Because we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have what we got, guys. Because I found all this and came into all this when I was gone. When we broke away from what happened. So to put us in this situation is bigger and better. But let me give you this also testimony to blow y'all mind. The investors that came to the table. Let me show you when God does something, when He do it.
Come on now.
Well, you got to hear this.
He's in it.
You ready? We ain't asked one of them for a dime. They all came to us. Greg, we didn't solicit one penny. Not a dime.
No points given, yeah.
These people came like, hey, you know, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to be able to do and want to talk. And we're blown away. We have to solicit no money. I got a lady that I was on a call with today coming here to Tampa. She told me the type of money she won't bring to the table. Here's what I'm going to show you when you talk about your cup running over. I got to tell her, you don't need that much. Does that know you? That's where it's at. We don't need that much. Man, listen, this is a movement for us. And I want to make sure that we're happy, we celebrate it, but again, also we appreciate it. Anybody else? I mean, Jack, you tell us when we got to go? All right, I'm letting you know.
Okay.
Where's the company based out of?
Atlanta.
Okay. Atlanta.
Warehouses in Atlanta.
Okay.
We got a little small office, nothing fancy. You ever been to Atlanta?
Yes.
Last time we was in the big old tower and Buckhead and all this foolishness. No, we got a little cubby hole by the manufacturer where we ship out of and everything. If anybody comes in town or whatever the case may be, customer service, everything that resides out.
And the production is
That's done in Asia.
Asia, okay.
And it's shipped here to our warehouse in
In
Atlanta.
Atlanta,
And
okay.
the product arrives in Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
And we load it up on trucks from Savannah and bring it over to the warehouse in Atlanta. All right? We gotta get out of here, so we got to take it to the home. We got a parking lot.
Oh, wait, time out. She got a last question.
Products is gonna be better than it was with the other one, right?
Absolutely, because here's what we did wrong. One thing we did wrong that we all got to understand. Here's what was done wrong that I didn't agree with. You never take people money before you deliver the product. See, there's a waiting period to get the product. So you got people money all that time. Nobody wants you having their money all that time. Let me spend your money when the product arrives. We've already ordered the product. So see, when you spend your money, you get your product. And if for any reason there is no product, we out. We put sold out on the sign. We're not taking a dime from you. Sorry, you have to wait. Be mad with us, but I'd rather you be mad with your money in your pocket.
Right.
All right, well, come on, thank
Forgive me for being late. I'm so sorry.
you. Everybody, thank you, Mom. Get down.
I'm gonna donate to you, so what I want to do is talk.
You got it? All right, church.
I told you. I'm gonna give you some hats tonight.
Oh, God bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, my
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, man.
You know what, I gotta say,
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well, we're already connected.
There you was,
That's
We got to
fine.
take on
So you go,
Facebook.
okay, say you go to her, so that's probably weird, because for council, neighborhood council
Yeah,
work.
oh, yeah, very good.
Yeah.
So that's what, I'm like, I know, I met you somewhere. sage?
Hannah and Central.
Yes.
Hannah, the North.
Oh, it's, she makes
As I look back now.
She makes soy candles,
Okay.
handmade soy.
None of them made us skin.
I just didn't have any.
You sacrifice everything. my
So
friend.
you know.
Yes, I won't do it there.
Now, I need right now.
It's about some crystals.
Because she just signed in. Like when I